Hey y'all, how's everyone doing here today? We're looking to give some predictions here to UFC 68 on March 3rd in Columbus, Ohio. Looks to be a real nice lineup here. A lot of old belt holders coming back for some redemption here, and I'm looking definitely forward to this here. So, all right, starting at the lineup, the first fight of the night looks like Jamie Varner taking on Jason Gilliam. Gilliam is known as the Gizzard. Alright, and Jamie Varner is the Worm. So Gizzard's has no losses here. It's 9-0. Varner is about, he's 11-2. I'm expecting a very good fight here, but I'm thinking Varner should easily be able to take this out. Gilliam's, he's had 9 wins. No one, has been really that challenge there to him. So I think Varner should be able to take this. I'm thinking rear naked choke round 2 is my prediction on that. Jason Dent against Gleison Tibau. Dent, I think, is a very exciting fighter. He's well-rounded, can knock you out with knees. He's a very good submission fighter as well. Tibau, he only has 1 knockout, so there's no knockout happening from Tibau. I think Dent is going to just be going crazy on this guy. He's going to be just kneeing him to death here. I think he's going to get, really soften him up there, and I think he's going to triangle choke. He's going to submit him via triangle choke. Probably, round 2. I'm going to go on that, and Dent is going to be the winner there. John Fitch against Luigi Fiorante. Looking forward to this. Fiorante is a tough guy. I mean, I don't think he could easily be knocked out at all. I mean, he can last. I mean, he took a beating there. From Lieben, Chris Lieben. His only loss actually is 10-1. Has a lot of knockouts actually as well. He's 6 knockouts out of his 10 wins have been by KO there. Fitch though hasn't lost in 4 years, so I think Fiorante is definitely taking a step up here. But I'm thinking that Fitch is going to take this unanimous decision because he's not going to knock out Fiorante. The guy's got like a brick for a head, so it's not going to happen. We have the next fight coming down the lineup here. Matt Hamill taking on Rex Holman. Holman is 4-1, but he's just fought a bunch of bums. He hasn't really been tested at all, and he has lost once also. Hamill is just the guy's real strong. He's just going to be able to just dominate and just slam Holman. I mean, I don't think you're going to see Holman doing much here. He's going to probably start out slow because he looks pretty timid usually in the beginning of his fights. But I think late round 1, early round 2 is just ground and pound. And just going to be TKO via strikes going Matt Hamill's way. Because, I mean, UFC's setting this guy up to be a pretty good superstar here, and Holman's not going to stop him. Starting with some the next few good fights here. You're looking at Babalu, Renato Sobral here, is going to be fighting Jason Lambert. This, I believe, is going to be probably one of the most toughest fights to really pick a winner here. Lambert's great via KO. I mean, strong knockout power. Babalu really can't knock you out. He's going to have to submit you. But Babalu is a master on the ground, even though he got the shit kicked out of him by Liddell. That was like a joke. But, Lambert is not Liddell. So I'm thinking Sobral, here should be able to submit him via choke, armbar. One of the two is going to happen. And I'm thinking probably round 2. If it stays on the feet, Lambert has a chance of knocking him out. He has been has been very good on his feet and can knock you out. So it is possible. But I'm thinking Babalu via, I'm saying probably, late first round, early second round, choke or armbar. I think he has something to prove himself here again. So, all right, next fight going down. Rich Franklin coming back here after dismantling from Anderson Silva. And as far as first fight back, fighting Jason McDonald, which has just been underestimated. The guy has won real impressive here over his last 2 fights via Lieben and Herman, which were just set up to just, be, he was just set up to be beaten down by these guys, and he just easily submitted both of them. Looked like a kind of a joke. So he's strong. He could definitely submit you, but Franklin is just going to keep it on his feet. I don't think it's going to the ground at all, and I think you're going to see just KO coming here. TKO strikes. I don't see it much, lasting much more than maybe 1-2 rounds tops. A couple good fights after that. You got Martin Kampmann fighting Drew McFedries. McFedries coming off a major upset over Alessio Sakara. I didn't even think that he hadn't had a shot in that fight. He pretty much, to me, looked like he was getting kind of beat down there, and then with an upset there, hit Sakara, took him down and beat him on the ground, and they had to stop it. I mean, I was kind of shocked that happened. But Martin Kampmann, to me, I think he's just gonna beat the hell out of McFedries. I can't see it going on here. I'm thinking TKO coming here again via strikes. I don't know. To me, Kampmann I've seen him fight a few times. He's good. I mean, he's been impressive to me. So I think you're going to see, again, a KO coming here, TKO Kampmann, probably round 1. I don't think it's going to last much longer. Matt Hughes on Chris Lytle. Lytle, I don't think has a shot in this one. I mean, Hughes is just better all around. So you're not going to see anything, happening here, that Hughes hasn't seen before. Lytle's really rarely gets knocked out, but Hughes, I think, is just pissed because of what happened last time. He's just going to come in and just try to rip his head off. So I'm going to say second round TKO here. Ref's going to stop it just because Lytle's just going to get beat down on the ground. So I don't see it going much more than one, probably second round. I'm saying on the TKO. Now the main event: Tim Sylvia versus Randy Couture. A lot of people have been waiting for this fight, but I mean, come on. I mean, Couture, definitely a legend, but we're fighting Sylvia here. The guy's got arms like logs, like 4-foot long arms. I mean, Couture's going to have trouble getting in. He's just going to be jabbed all night. Sylvia's not going to be able to get taken to the ground that easy. It's going to stay on the feet for the most part, and Sylvia's just going to pick away at him. And, I'm thinking unanimous decision and somewhat of a boring fight because Sylvia's not going to want to go to the, take it to the ground. He's just going to jab away. I don't think he's really going to knock out Couture. Couture's face is going to look all like a hamburger probably by the time the fight's over. But I don't think Couture's going to get knocked out. But he could tire. I mean, he's definitely getting older, so he could tire. Be a third round or so. But I think it's just going to go unanimous decision, Sylvia, or possibly late rounds. KO. TKO, because Couture's going to just tire out. All right. So those are my predictions. Definitely looking forward to it, and we'll see how everything pans out on March 3rd. All right, thanks for watching, and take it easy.